Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, we are doing the very first time ever for going over some gaming news, gaming reviews, and some trailers. We're going to be seeing what's the latest stuff as of this week for April 15th, 2023. It's actually my first time ever kind of doing a just chatting stream. So we're just going to be going between some articles that I found, some Reddits. Most of the gaming news and articles we go over is going to be pulled from the r/games subreddit. They have like 3 million members, and then that's usually where I go for articles, or that and Twitter a lot of times. And there might even be some links to Twitter inside of the gaming subreddit anyways, because a lot of people report through Twitter anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on today. This is my first time doing this type of thing, so it might be a little bit bumpy. It might be all right. I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. And then later today, we're going to be doing a separate stream going into some more video games, checking out some other stuff, and then we'll take it from there. So for I think for right now, I guess we can pull this up and start going through some of these. While we do that, let me just check this here. Okay, cool. And once again, for everybody on TikTok joining right now, we're also live on Twitch and YouTube. But I read all chats, so whatever works for you works for me. Just making sure everything is good to go. My dogs are going crazy behind me right now. They just had breakfast. We took them out twice, and now they're going to be running around a lot behind me. So if you see some movement back there, that's them. All right, let's get into it. So I'm gonna switch to the top right, and periodically we might go full cam. We'll see. So we got a bunch of articles that so I've been sorting this on the r/games subreddit top for this week. And there's a few articles that have came out that are pretty interesting. This first one that I've seen. So the top thing, obviously, is the Legend of Zelda trailer. The thing I'm not going to do is actually watch it because for those of you that don't know, there's this guy named Point Crow. He's been making videos on Zelda for a long time. He also, I think, even made a mod for multiplayer. But according to his documentation, everything he did for the game did not break their terms of service, and it wasn't sold, it wasn't distributed publicly for like being purchasable, anything like that. So he made a video, and apparently Nintendo has been taking down all of his videos. So at that point, I'm like, I'm good with Nintendo. Honestly, I don't even use my Switch nowadays anyways. I think the hardware is a little bit not exactly where it needs to be. I think there's a lot of development that they need to do before they bring somebody like me. And I'm starting to see a lot of people talk about the Switch nowadays where it's not worth playing games on it because they barely run and they don't really look great. The main reason I ever got a Switch was literally to play the Marvel, what was it? I'm drawing a blank on it. The Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. That's what it was. And honestly, it was good. I enjoyed it. I liked it. But there was points when you unlock characters later on, like characters like Magneto, where it just was not running good at all. It was rough. So at that point, I was like, I don't know about all this. So I eventually put it down. I gave it to my wife. She started using it for Animal Crossing. And that was pretty much it for my life with the Switch. So I'm probably not going to be playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It looks cool, but for me, it's we'll see. There are a few trailers actually I want to go through as well. So maybe we should start with trailers and then go into these. Real quick, since I opened it, there's this article that came out from Variety that says millennials spend more time playing video games than Gen Z and teens. New study finds. And of course, the first picture they have is Disney Dreamlight, which I actually want to check this game out. I just haven't gotten around to it. Yo, what's up, Simple? How you doing? But man, this is bright. Holy crap, it's it's lighting up my whole face. It's not every day that I read an article. There we go, that's better. Yeah, luckily, so I actually use Opera GX, which I never really talked about this before. But I really like their stuff for gaming features, I guess you could say. So I enabled the, what was it? They have a disable or force dark page. I love that sometimes. That's so nice. But anyways, let's just look through this real quick. Actually, it looks it's really short. Millennials are the largest untapped market for video game companies should be focusing on, per a new study from Fandom. It finds the generation spends more time gaming than Gen Z and teens. According to the fan community platform and entertainment company Fandom's annual Inside Gaming report, which released Thursday, despite teens and Gen Z spending more time gaming than they did last year, older generations of players are spending more hours per week gaming. Compiled based on proprietary user data from fandom.com, and a global study from examines how gamer motivations, behaviors vary by generation. A report found that 52% of millennials surveyed rank playing video games as their top interest, and 40% of Fandom's millennial audience spends over 22 hours per week gaming, compared to 29% of tweens. I don't think I've ever heard that before. Tweens? Interesting. But okay. Additionally, Fandom's report found that influence to purchase brands have been investments in gaming space get stronger with age, as Fandom's millennial users are at least 24% more likely to be heavily influenced to buy games compared to the average Fandom user. So all this data comes from Fandom, which, I mean, I use them every once in a while. I believe Fandom, it has like tons of articles, or I mean wikis on games, and then also even like TV shows. If I'm thinking of the same place, let me see. Actually, Fandom, yeah, yep. They have tons of categories. Yeah, just the other day I was using it for Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs Legion and Bloodlines. Yeah, this is all Fandom website. Watchdogs.fandom. So, yeah, that makes sense. It also could mean, though, that a lot of people are just searching or using Fandom more than anything else. I don't know how credible that is, but, I mean, whatever. It's still informational. According to the Fandom's Inside Report, the younger generations of gamers are more interested in competitive gaming and making social connections, while older gamers gravitate towards games with potential for intellectual simulation. Well, I guess I fall right into that. Because most of the games that I play nowadays are literally all just shooter games. So that is me to the T right there. What else? Among gaming genres, adventure, sandbox, and survival and fighting games are most popular with Fandom games of all ages. Okay. Tweens, however, are most likely to play battle royales, 49%, racing, 46%, and survival games, 39%, while millennials gravitate more towards MMO, strategy, okay, and RPG. Yeah, that is literally, I mean, I'm sure it's meant to be very, very basic, but MMO, RPG, some strategy here and there. That makes sense. Biggest driver for Gen Z and millennials are character and storyline, which with rich and complex backgrounds, while younger gamers gravitate towards competitive games with an emphasis on coordinated teamwork. Okay, well that's kind of what I was expecting with this article. I saw it pop up a few times, but I haven't actually gone out and read it myself. So that was interesting. Let me see what else we got here in the subreddit. Something about Super Mario's have been entered into the Library of Congress National Recording Registry. Really? The ground theme? Okay. Honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna get really into that. I've never really been the biggest like Mario fan or anything. They're always cool games. But we'll see. Let's open up. So I've seen this around a lot while reading and listening to a lot of podcasts lately. The Ark Survival Ascended will be sold without Ark 2 after Backlash, but will still cost $60. So just before going into this, from my knowledge, something about, I love this 4-star page. Oh my god, it is really good. Because otherwise I'm being like flashbang the whole time. Look at that. Flashbang. No flashbang. Love to see it. But I've seen some stories and podcasts about this where apparently Ark Survival, they're shutting down the original game. They remastered it, but the original game has servers, and if you don't buy the remastered version, then you're basically going to lose your stuff. But I think it's only for the official servers. I guess we'll kind of find out here. I don't know if I want to read all this, but let's see. Developers of Ark revised their plan to release Ark 2 in Unreal Engine 5 Enhanced Edition of the Dinosaur Sim. It will now cost $60 rather than previously planned $50. It is no longer bundled together with Ark 2 and will instead include the remaster of Ark Survival Evolved. Several expansions, although most won't be available at launch. Studio Wildcard also went into more detail as to why the upgrade version is no longer a free update and why they feel it's necessary to shut down the Ark Survival Evolved's official servers. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. I mean, there's a certain point where I understand. It does suck because there's always people that are still playing the older version. And forcing people to upgrade is never a fun thing. But on the positive side, there's still, from what I'm hearing, there's still going to be a possibility of playing the games just privately instead of using the official servers. But they're going to lose all their progress that they made. And I know people that play Ark probably are playing it for hours upon hours upon hours, so it's not really stopping anytime soon. But yeah, that's pretty interesting to see right there. Let me check one thing real quick here, chat. Honestly, you know what I should have done? I don't have like any music or anything playing right now, so let's let's check this out. I didn't even think of that about that part. Throw on a little something. Because now my dog's gonna bark. Right behind me the whole time. Okay. One second, it's not playing in their correct area. Oh god. I've been jamming lately. I haven't listened to any music in a long time, but I finally found some good bands, so I've been listening to them like crazy. Boy. Alright, I think this should be good. Alright. Anyways. Yeah, I didn't throw it on anything like that before. Yeah, I'm not going to go much into what else we got here. This I am excited for, though. The Star Wars Jedi Survivor final gameplay trailer. I haven't actually watched it myself. At least I don't think. I might have watched like maybe parts of it. Now let me pause the music. But let's watch this trailer here. Oh, my dog barks. Boy. Alright, let's see what we got here. Game engine footage, not all images appear in game.
They sent you off to war. Now look at you. The weight of a galaxy on your shoulders.
I'm so excited for this. BD can fly now? Wait, could he fly in the first one?
Come on. I cannot tell you who you must become, or where the line is drawn. There are no easy choices.
That part's sick.
These are dark times. We have few allies.
Good to see you, Gal.
The odds are against us. And they will always be against us. Now or never!
Seems our destinies are intertwined.
Damn.
But I can tell you this. If there is any hope of surviving, we must stand against the darkness.
We're so freaking close. It's almost here. Hold on, let's see. Anything at the end? Nah. Okay. There's a few things that I'm really excited about this game for. Well, number one, this was really badass.
Or where the line is drawn.
This man. R.I.P. Today, he was probably doing his daily routine. Maybe he's a part of a special forces and they're tracking down the Jedi. Little did he know he was about to get tossed into a TIE fighter. And, I mean, maybe he'll survive that. I don't know, but damn. Damn. There he goes.
Easy choices.
This looks so sick. I can't wait.
These are dark times.
There's a few other things I saw in
We
here.
have few allies.
Good to see you, Gal.
The odds are
I can't wait
against
to
us.
see. It looks like there's going to be some
They
sort
will
of
always
companion
be
system
against us.
where you can actually run out and do missions with companion, like right here. Boom. Because they're doing like a dual takedown together.
Seems our destinies are intertwined.
Oof. This guy looks like he's going to be tough.
But I can tell you this.
Destroyers.
If there is any hope of surviving, we must stand against the darkness.
And we still don't. All we know about this guy here, he looks really interesting. The only thing that we really know so far, though, is he is High Republic, I believe. And I believe he was the guy that was in the. Maybe in the tube or whatever. There's like one trailer where he's inside of a tube the entire time. So I don't know. We'll see how that turns out, but he seems like he's gonna be pretty cool. Beautiful. We're so close, and I can't wait. I can't wait. It's right around the corner. And let me pause that. So there's the Jedi Survivor trailer. The final gameplay trailer. I'm assuming we'll probably get one more. That's going to be like the final or the official launch trailer, something like that. And then we'll see. But yeah, excited. It's almost here. We're literally 2 weeks out, so it'll be faster than we even know. Less than 2 weeks now. So Cyberpunk came out with the latest update for ray tracing. I haven't seen this, but I saw some people were going back to the game because of it. Something about, let's see, so patch 1.62 for Cyberpunk is being rolled out on PC. This update brings technology preview for ray tracing overdrive mode for high-end PCs. I think it only works for 40. Yeah, technology preview of ray tracing overdrive is currently recommended on NVIDIA GeForce RTX 40 series. Also on 3090, this is a cutting edge feature. It requires the highest performing hardware available to run it properly. Ray tracing overdrive is very GPU intensive, and therefore it's set off by default. Interesting. It's the best looking game I've seen. The results of this. Yeah, it's yeah. What's up, Maddie? Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I guess we'll see how things go with it. I definitely I'm still like waiting for the right time to go back to Cyberpunk. I want to so bad. Like I really want to check it out again, but it's been such a long time. And I'm waiting for that right moment where there's not much else out, and it could be pretty cool. I think we'll see though. I have seen. I think Dan's Gaming was playing it the other day, but yeah. I mean, I don't even have a 4080 or a 3090 anyways. I have a 3080 Ti, so I don't think I would be able to run it, but. Yeah, still cool. Still cool. Let's see what else we got here. Something about Sega and Angry Birds. I might just go into some trailers, honestly. We got the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League officially delayed until 2024, unfortunately. Sucks to see it, but it is what it is, and hopefully it's for the best. Well, time will tell, you know. Guess we'll see. What are people saying? Can't believe a studio that made the entire Batman trilogy from 09 to 15 has now spent 9 years on this one game that is DOA. This isn't going to survive in a world where Anthem and Avengers died. An absolute shame in project management. Damn. That is a strong... Oh, I see why that's number one. Damn, it's crazy. Like, some of the games that come out today are so well done, but I feel like it's very, very rare for any game that takes, like, I don't know, 8+ years. That's when things become very, very questionable on how it's going to take, like, obviously Rockstar, they work on their games for years in advance, but they pull it off. I feel like any other company that like kind of does that, it's very, very, it can be hit, and maybe they really are, but like it could come out and be amazing. But I feel like there's a certain point where it's like, I don't know. I'm still excited, and I look forward to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but man, I'm nervous for that game too. There's a reason the studio founders announced their exit. Whatever's going on at Rocksteady is clearly not aligned with those of 2008 to 2015. I don't know who at WB made the call to to mess with the goose, but it ain't laying golden eggs anymore. Damn. Oh my god. I mean, we are reading Redditor comments, but I'm just curious. I just can't imagine the delay fundamentally changing the entire game as much as it needs to be for the success they want. Yeah, that's the thing. So, like, are they actually going to... Like, I'm wondering if we'll see another full year. But even then, you really can't change that much in 1 year. So, I don't know. Whatever. Rockstar, it's in your hands. I hope for the best. We'll see, though. Because it's coming up pretty quick here. Tekken 8 will have crossplay. Okay. That's awesome. I did say, I put out a tweet a few weeks ago saying that I want to actually play some fighting games this year. With that probably being like Tekken, Street Fighter 6. I think that's the game, Street Fighter. Something like that. Looking forward to that game coming out too. So that'll be cool. I feel like having crossplay in those types of games is definitely worth it. So We'll see. Is this the Jedi? Oh, yeah. Let me close that out. What else we got here? Redfall is launching on Xbox consoles with quality mode. Only Series X 40 or 4K 30 FPS, Xbox Series S 1440 30 FPS, 60 FPS mode will be added via the game update at a later date. Oh. Yeah. Ouch. I mean, at least it's getting it, but not having performance mode at day one is, yeah, a little sketchy. Like at that point, just for if it's ready for a console, or I mean PC, I feel, in my opinion, it would be release it on PC and wait until it's ready for performance mode, or just delay it altogether. It's coming out in a very weird window anyways. I think it comes out in like 2 weeks as well. But it comes out right after Dead Island 2 and Jedi Survivor and before the next Zelda game. So like, it's not a lot of room right there. If you're coming out right after a Star Wars game comes out and you're coming out right before a Zelda game comes out, I don't know. Makes me worried for the PC port. Because the other next gen exclusive was Gotham Knights. Yeah, that's true. I guess we'll see. I mean, it's almost here, so time will tell. And we'll see if we start getting... Okay, nice. We got some videos here. We'll check out. Yeah, we'll take a look at these. Final Fantasy State of Play. 16 State of Play. I actually haven't seen this myself. I probably won't watch the whole thing.
Hope you'll stay with us until the end of the show and enjoy everything we have in store for you. With that, let's get started.
Okay. You know, for a while, I was really up in the air on this. Why is the bitrate so bad? Oh my god.
And only the dominant. Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
The same game that ran on 30 on next-gen consoles was Gotham, and that had poor performance to begin with. That's true. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I said focus, Wyvern.
That makes sense.
Home sweet home.
Home sweet home.
Allow me to welcome you to the world of Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI is the latest installment in the Final Fantasy series, a storied franchise with 35 years of history. Yet while this is the 16th mainline
the
title
combat
in the
does
series,
look pretty fun.
There's absolutely no need to have played any of the previous games before jumping in. With a fusion of real-time action and RPG features, Final Fantasy XVI has been developed as the first true action RPG in the series. Using the power of the PlayStation 5 to its fullest, the game delivers an expansive, thrilling gameplay experience which we liken to a high-speed roller coaster ride.
The summons look really sick. Ifrit. Yeah, they look sick.
The protagonist of our story is Clive Rosfield, and his journey takes place in the realm of Valisthea. We follow the epic tale of Clive, Shield of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, as it unfolds across 3 distinct periods in our hero's life: his teens, 20s, and 30s.
Yo, what's up, bro?
While the story begins with Clive in his 20s, a fully playable flashback will allow you to experience the pivotal events that shaped his past and present. And thus does the curtain open on this newest Final Fantasy adventure.
Damn. The city looks sick. I was really questioning on whether or not I would get this day one, but the more I'm seeing of Final Fantasy 16, I think I'm more likely to get it day one. Damn. It's so hard to tell what's going on because of the bitrate for the video. It's really tough.
Navigation
I
in
can
Final
barely
Fantasy
see.
16 is driven via a world map.
Hey, you playing
with
anything
locations
today?
being
Yeah,
added
yep.
and
We'll be
updated
playing
as
a
players
bunch of
progress
games.
to the main narrative.
Also, what's up, Average? Sorry, I missed your message.
The world map can be opened at any time.
Yeah, we'll be
allowing
playing it,
players access to all
a good
manner of
variety
locations across
today.
Valisthea.
I got some ideas of stuff I haven't tried out yet.
Here, players will meet new friends, encounter formidable foes.
We'll probably only
and
go for like
uncover
another
great
30
and
minutes,
wondrous
and then we'll get that
mysteries.
started for some games. Some of these environments look sick. The only thing that I wanted the most would to play this game on mouse and keyboard. One second, chat. Hold on one sec.
This is my dad's cab. I'm not.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Wait, can you guys hear the audio for those clips when they play? I stay for almost the whole time. I have to watch a basketball game at 1 Eastern though. Nice. Yeah, we'll be doing some more stuff. All right, I think we're good on this. I'm excited for it though. Let's see, Dark and Darker devs as yeah, I saw. This is pretty crazy. So the Dark and Darker devs are holding a playtest this weekend through Torrent, since they had their like DMCA takedown. And it's kind of crazy because I saw somebody on Twitter saying that they had like 40,000 downloads, which is wild. For a torrent thing, it's crazy. Also, I like the thumbnail. Thanks, Maddie. Yeah, I put in it's a little it's a little rough, but I put in some work. Oh, here you go. You guys got a little bit of a spoiler for later today. Here's how I actually make my thumbnails. I kind of like just copy this thing and I usually throw it in, but let's see. I have, where'd it go? Right here. Oh, it took a while to do. It took me so long because this screen right here, it's a little bit rough. You can't really see it when you're looking at, maybe you can, I don't know. But it's a little bit rough. But it does the job, and I did it myself, so it is what it is. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. It took me a while to do. Because I had to manually make that area transparent and then put an image behind it, and the image in front kept getting locked to behind, and then I had to make the other one, and it was a whole mess. But anyways, shout out to Canva the goat. Yeah, Canva is actually pretty good. I use for a while I just used like the free version, but once I started making like different thumbnails for every game or every episode, that's when I was like, you know what? I should just start to learn this stuff. And same thing with, I use DaVinci Resolve for editing and all of that. So that kind of stuff works too. I used to be able to hear the audio for the TikToks, but now I didn't this stream. Okay. I think I know what I need to add then. Hold on. Let me actually just add that real fast. It'll take like 30 seconds.
I'm not really a cab driver.
Okay, dude. I think I can see that. All right, that should do it for that. But cool. Did I finish RE4? Yes. Yeah, I actually had a ton of fun with it. So it was pretty cool. I did like a tiny little like recap video from like my first 3 hours of the game. Every single time I play a game or like I start something, I try to record it. So that way I can use that in another video. That's just like a recap. But yeah. I enjoyed. I've been thinking about doing like another video. Now, I don't know. I did one video recently where it was the ending for Contraband Police, and it got a lot of views. So I've been thinking, it's kind of up in the air, but I've been thinking about doing videos for the beginning of games. If there's a part in the center where it's like substantial or something, I'm like, wow, this part was sick, I'm going to highlight this and put it into another video, then I'll do that. But I'm also been thinking about doing endings for games. The only thing is, I don't want to be that guy that puts spoilers in thumbnails or in titles. Like, I would make it very clear in the video, like, at the very beginning, like, hey, this is the final scene. If you don't care about spoilers, yada yada, watch the rest. If you do care about it, then maybe click off now. But I've been thinking about doing that because I feel like a lot of times people that don't play the games, like they usually go and watch a video on like, okay, how does this game end? And then, because they don't care, so then they just do it. Wait, you finished Contraband Police? Why did I do miss endings? Yeah, I did. And I put it into a video too. I actually put it into a video on YouTube, and it was like Contraband Police, like victory. And it actually was doing really good. It's probably one of my better videos recently. Yo, also Angry Pug, thank you for the sub there on YouTube. Thank you very much. Sorry, Simple, I didn't see your message earlier, but I allowed it. But thank you very much for the sub there. Yeah, that's what I've been like up in the air. I was thinking about maybe doing something like that for Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, for RE4, and put like just recap everything in like the last hour or so and just condense it and be like, this is the finale. Check it out. This is how I went through the final boss scene, things like that. I feel like it could be fun. But I just don't, the only thing is I don't want to be that person that's posting stuff in the thumbnail or the title with the actual spoiler itself, because I don't want to ruin somebody else's experience that is looking forward to playing the game themselves. But I don't know. There's a way I can figure out how to do that without being super spoilery. So we'll see. And is there an ending to Crime Boss City? Like when an area taking over the whole area? That's what I'm not sure yet. And that's one of the things, if I did figure it out and take over all the locations, then yeah, we'll find that out. But somebody asked yesterday if I was done with that game. I'm not done with it. Just been playing a lot of other stuff. I plan on playing it today. So my goal for today at the moment is we'll finish up watching a few more trailers, maybe read like 1 or 2 more articles. And then after that, I'm going to set up the next game that we're playing live on stream. So you guys can kind of see like the background of how I set that up. And then right when I'm ready, I'm going to end stream, start stream, because I have to actually physically end it. And then once I end, then I can click start again and start the new one. And we'll go straight into, going to be playing this new game, which is actually a good segue. One thing I'm going to try doing more often is looking at the database, Steam database, which is this right here. And this game, Boundary, came out yesterday, or no, 3 days ago. And it's a space shooter game. So it looks pretty sick. And I picked it up because I said, you know what? I didn't get around to playing the beta or anything. But I've heard this game's been around for a little bit now, and it looks pretty interesting. So it could be a good time. So we're going to be jumping into this in real time, checking this out. We'll play it for maybe 2 hours, and then I might take a little break, and then go into Crime Boss. My only thing is, I have at 5 o'clock today, pretty much stopping any stream, because the Creator Clash is happening, which is a charity event where a bunch of streamers and things like that go up against each other and fight. So box against each other. So I'm going to be watching that later today. But aside from that, we really got a bunch of stuff. So this looks pretty sick, and it actually has a good amount of reviews so far. It's in early access, so it's just another shooter style game. But I think it'll be a good time. We'll do a Let's Play episode on it. What else we got here? Some other... Yeah, I think I'm going to go just straight into some trailers. So that was a little recap of all the top stories for r/games. We'll see how this does. So the trending games of the week. We got a few hot ones here, which are interesting. I love the way that this lays things out, because here, let me see if I can zoom in. That way you guys can see it a little bit better. So you've got games like Boundary is number 1. They got 13,000 players right now. Then I guess a new Mega Man game came out. Caliber, War Tales, another Mega Man. This is the Legacy Collection, so it shows up differently. And the ones with the hot symbol usually means that it's I think it's new and trending, or it's just came out of nowhere. This game has been out and it got big again. I don't know. I forget. It means something like that. But when did this come out? Yeah, April 14th. So some new Mega Man game came out. I never actually played any Mega Man games before, but it looks like people are enjoying it, because it's at 7,000 for the network, Battle Network volume, and then there's another collection, volume 2. Oh, there's volume 1 and volume 2. For only having 216 reviews, there's a lot of people playing this. 7,000? Damn. But yeah, that looks cool. This one, I'm really interested in. Now, it has mixed reviews, but yesterday I was watching some gameplay of this. This is Caliber. Here, we'll watch the little video on it, I guess.
Israel support.
It's apparently like a SOCOM style shooter.
We create and develop unique
And it's free to play.
potential of operators.
So,
Travnik, Russia, medic.
medic.
Choose your role. Join the team and complete dozens of missions together. Canon, China, marksman. Whether it's day or night, rain or sandstorm, against bots or real players. Try the game that is all about teamwork. Corsair, USA, Assault.
So they have like classes. I don't know.
Play as Assault, Support, Marksman,
Yeah.
or Medic. Choose your caliber.
Choose your caliber. Okay, I see why they chose caliber now. So yeah, you pretty much play as some sort of class, and the only thing is, I mean, this UI is a little bit messy, and it kind of looks like a mobile game at times too, from the UI aspect. But maybe there's a way to like turn some of these off. So yeah, it's pretty messy. But I do think it kind of looks like it could be a fun time. If we have time either today or tomorrow, I would like to jump into this. At least for a little bit to try it and see how it goes. It's free to play, so surprised you're not checking out X Defiant. Well, that's another thing right there. Like, it's so... I literally have such a large list of things here. So I mean, I constantly have like notepads open for stuff. Games March, Boundary, Caliber, Ghostwire Tokyo, War Tales, SWTOR, Crime Boss, AC Origins, Watch Dogs Legion, X Defiant should be on there too. I did get a download for X Defiant, so I think I'm gonna prioritize playing that over Caliber because that ends. So first thing, really Boundary. Second, probably X Defiant. Or I don't know. Should I do X Defiant first before Boundary? It would be interesting. I haven't tried it out yet though. So, so many games. Yeah, literally. And this isn't even like a... I mean, well, this is... Yeah, there's not enough time. This is what I'm... The thing I don't do like just chatting streams for is because in my head, I'm thinking I could be playing games. Like this last 48 minutes that I've been live right now, I could be playing games, making more progress. But I wanted to try something new, and that's why we're here, and we're going to see how it goes. You know, maybe we'll make it a weekly thing, bi-weekly, I don't know. But we'll see. So that's Caliber. I do want to check it out at some point. I just don't know when just yet. War Tales. I've actually had a code. So one little thing about War Tales. This game looks pretty sick. I have a code for it, and I actually got a code for it a while ago, and I was supposed to make some content on it. It was one of these platforms where they kind of give you a code, and they're like, okay, you have 30 days to make content on it. And if you don't, nothing bad happens. It just means that it just shows that you didn't make a video on it. So this is one of those games. I actually got a code for this like back when it originally released, and I completely forgot to make any content on it. And so now I constantly have like a percentage that I didn't do or make content on it. So gonna register for X Defiant now. I think if you watch, I don't know if it still is, but if you watch Twitch streams, you can play X Defiant. It's like 30 minutes or so, and you get a code for free.
Perfect. No bandages,
God.
no wine, and we're eating rats for the months.
So this is War Tales.
Easy contract, easy money, right?
Soon these will be distant memories. We'll be rich.
We're under attack! We gotta go!
Now it is a turn-based game, but this game has some really good reviews, and I think you like recruit your mercenaries team and all this other cool stuff. But I haven't actually played it myself. Damn. Wartale's available now. Yeah, and so it released into 1.0, which is why it got such an uptick in players recently. So, yeah, they went from whatever they were at before. Here, let's see. Their average was about 6,000 to 8,000, it looks like. Oh, man, even less. What the hell? Wow. The beginning of April, they were at like 2,000 players a day maximum. And then all of a sudden, boom, April 12th. Look at that. 9,000. Oh, April 14th, 13th, 14,000. April 14th, 17,000. And now Saturday morning, boom, 22,000. So a lot of people are playing it right now. We're actually in their peak right this moment. 23,000 players. Okay. Well, yeah. And that's probably why it also has such a very positive reviews. 88% of 90% of user reviews are positive. So, and this is another one of those games where I kind of wanted to jump into it and check it out, but I just haven't got around to it either. So it's on my to-do list. Maybe we'll check it out sometime this week. Maybe not. I don't know. Then there's also this game that just came out, Fabledom, which this one's trending as well. Kind of looks similar to like a life sim. Yeah, Messenger Guild. Build a Messenger Guild, assign a messenger, produce coal. Set in a wholesome fairy tale world, Fabledom is an ideal laid-back city builder. Okay, so it's a city builder. Enjoy your growth of your settlement, trade, and use diplomacy to ally or challenge your neighbors, and most importantly, find yourself a prince or princess and live happily ever after. Wee woo! Yo, what's up, Bad? How you doing? Hello, sir. And they got 2,000 players right now. It's got pretty good reviews. But I don't know. Not really for me, but still, it's popping off from what it looks like. It went from nowhere to... Yeah, I think that's what the fire logo... new concurrent max peak today. Oh, okay. So this means that it's the... When it's hot like that, as of today, it has the highest player count so far. Yeah, and I mean, this game came out on April 12th, and it went up to 4,000, and right now, they're just shy of 5,000 for Caliper, so that makes sense. And then it looks like Vampire Survivors still going strong. I haven't played Vampire Survivors, getting over it, still going strong. It looks like it had a no player count for a while. Now it's all the way up to 2,000. It popped off a little bit. Did you catch the final Jedi Survivor trailer? Game of the Year material? Yes. Yeah, I actually just watched it a little bit ago. I'm pretty excited. It's right around the corner, man. I can't wait. Almost, it's really almost here. So, why is let's see, Last Epoch. I've heard so many good things about this game recently. So I want to. This is another one of those. When it comes out full release, I think it's in early access. It's kind of similar to like a Diablo style game.
You've seen it.
But they just added
The
multiplayer.
End of time. Faced its ruin, stared into the void. Time sent you on this journey.
When this game comes out in 1.0,
But
I'm
no longer.
100% picking it up.
Convergence is upon us. And our destiny.
Apparently it has like a
is
story
bound
and all that good
together.
stuff. This March. Multiplayer has arrived. Last Epoch. Nice. Yeah, I think I saw that it has like an expected release date for like August this year, something like that. So whenever it does come out, we'll be checking this out. It has some like really positive, like apparently it does the thing that Diablo and Path of Exiles does, or well, Path of Exile more likely, where it actually, if you want to go for a build, you can select something and it'll suggest what path to take. But you don't have to stick to that path. You can stay away. Like, there's a lot of classes. And they're not done adding classes too, apparently. So you have a mage that can become a sorcerer, a spellblade, and a rune master. Primalist, shaman, beastmaster, druid, acolyte, lich, necromancer, warlock, rogue, blade dancer, marksman, falconer, sentinel, forge guard, void knight, paladin. Like, that's so many options. So that looks pretty cool. Check it out at some point. It's super cool how it branches. Yeah, there's a lot of options with how you can play. So, and I think that's kind of why it has like some really good reviews, because you once you actually select, then even then it goes even further, the amount of builds that you can get. So for this game, this guy selected a Sentinel. So here's the Sentinel main class, and then yeah, so he went a Forge Guard, I guess, mastered. And then it goes even more in depth with how the build is. So, but yeah, and the crazy thing is that this game's not even fully out yet. So they're still adding content. They're still adding story stuff. I think it might be voice acted. I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard so many good things about it. So I'm just like, I might check it out, but once full release comes out, I'll 100% jump into it and see how it is. And it's multiplayer too, so you can play with like buddies, which should be fun. So we got some hot releases here. Hot releases and popular releases. Of course, you got War Tales, Boundary, Caliper. Anything else in here? Breachers? Oh, this is a VR game. I haven't seen this. Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. I played this last night. It was pretty interesting. The hardest thing, though, is the game doesn't really explain itself well. So there's some points where I was really confused on what was happening. But generally, it's a pretty cool game. There's the trailer they have for it.
Nothing in this world. There is evil afoot.
Things were definitely starting to get interesting with it, too.
Something otherworldly festering in the dark beyond our reach. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening.
Oh, so you do get guns later on.
The bile of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below.
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it
that
does
part
for
was pretty
you.
Cool.
The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
It's real. All of it, it's real.
Damn. I actually didn't watch that trailer. But yeah, it was a pretty cool game. I haven't really done much else with it, but if the YouTube video does well for it, then I'll probably do some more. I'm interested in enough to play more, but I want to see how. I mean, we also have a lot of stuff to play, so we'll see. What is this Breachers game? So I think it's just like a VR. Whoa, it actually looks pretty sick. Wait, is it just VR? Action shooter, Breachers VR only game? Okay, it is. So it's kind of like, it's literally Siege. 5v5, plan your assault or orchestrate your defense as a team through intense close quarters combat. I haven't played any VR games in a while, but I always love like a good shooter in VR.
All right, everyone, ready up.
All right, let's get it.
You go on the roof, we'll take the side windows.
Imagine that's actually how people play. You guys take the roof, I'm gonna take the sideway, and we're gonna get in there and take them out. No, they're gonna be like, all right, team, you all suck, but I'm going this way. You go your whatever way you want to go, and then we're going to get it done. All right, let's do it. If they even use them like.
I set the tripwire.
Somebody cover the windows. I've got the ceiling.
If only there was actually times in games where people are tactical like this.
I hear them. They're behind the wall.
I can see my name in lights. Spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I can see my name in lights. I'm feeling alright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thrown out.
It does look pretty cool. I think it's a nice concept.
Activating cloak. He's going for the EMP. Don't let him through. Planning now. Cover me. We're running out of time. Take him out.
3,
Almost
2,
there.
1. Terrorists win. Breachers. So that's that. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. $30. That's actually not bad price. I'll add it to my wish list. Maybe check it out someday. Someday. How much money would it cost for you to play RE8? I don't think I can. Not enough. How much would I have to give you? Dude, I just can't. I don't know, man. I tried, but I just get in my head way too much. I mean, 8 isn't that bad. It's just, dude, also this Crab Champions game is like popping off too. I've seen a lot of people playing it. Resident Evil 8. Why can't I search it? Oh yeah, it's Village, that's why. I mean, it really does look like a cool game. Like, if this was in third person, I would have no problem. But the fact that it locks you into first person, I just hate that. Like, I loved RE4. And it was so good. It was so much fun. Like, the cutscenes, it wasn't enough where I couldn't deal with it. But RE8 with being locked in, like, this is when I started getting to the point where I was like, okay, I'm good. I got to this lady and I was like, nah. At that point I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't even get here. It's just I don't know what it is, but I hate having them up in your face. If it was third person and it was like behind and they were like getting up in the face of the character, that's cool. That's fine. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe eventually we'll try again. We'll see. For right now, though, we got plenty of other stuff to play. But I'll leave it at a maybe. Maybe eventually. All right, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Okay? If we ever hit I'm trying to think. I love how we went from Resident Evil 8 to our Village to this right now. To Crab Champions. If we ever hit just think it's only cutscenes, I know, but yeah. I mean, it's cool if there's not like any jump scares. The thing is, I don't like jump scares. I don't know. Maybe. But if we ever hit, I'm going to say, if we ever hit 10K followers on Twitch or 100 subs on Twitch, then we will do Resident Evil 8 again, and I'll try it. But it's going to be on mornings, Saturday mornings, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. But that doesn't mean that we have to hit those in order for me to do it. But if we hit either one of those, would you rather play 7? Hell no. 7, I don't think I have any way of doing. 7, I will watch a playthrough with chat. I don't think I could do 7 at all. How much subs do you have right now? Not enough. Well, not enough, but I have 26 right now. Please wait. Only 100 subs? Easy. Please wait. Oh, God. Hell no, man. 100 subs would be like, yeah, a lot. Yeah. But, yeah, that doesn't mean we have to hit those, but if we do hit those, then we will schedule a time where we actually sit down and try to fulfill that and give it another shot. But yeah. Yo, I need Mr. Beast. If Mr. Beast ever comes to my channel, there you go. That's another one. $500, I know. Yeah. Well, the thing that sucks is it's $500, but that's 500 for 50% of that goes to Twitch, which is why it's nice to have Twitch subs, but also I hate that in the back of my mind. It's like, even when somebody subs and wants to support the person, they're giving 50% of that to Twitch after. And then you get hit with tax too, which is just not fun. So yeah. Okay. I think we're good on this. I think it's time we get into some games. So because we only have until like 5 o'clock today, and I want to try out a few stuff. So let's see what we got here. What if somebody tips you 100? I'd rather hit like a mile mark than like saying like, yeah. But I don't know. Cuz I don't want it to be a thing where it's like, give me money and I'll play game. I want it to be like more of like a, you know what I mean? Like somebody could come in and drop like $1,000 and be like, play this game. And of course I would want to, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like whoever donates money, you know. I don't want to set that precedent where giving me money will force me to play a game. But if we hit like goals, like sub goals, follower goals, community goals, stuff like that, then that in that case, yeah, that's more genuine, you know. And it's more of like a, okay, if you guys want to see this, then you got to work together to get this to happen, rather than if you guys want to see this, one of you has to donate $500. No. Like, yeah. At least that's my kind of thing, I guess. Drops $1,000, play RE7. Yeah, exactly. Hold on, what is going on with this here? Oh, that's dumb. So apparently the thing I use for... Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of some of these. Really? Did they really do this? Wow. Okay. The service that I use for like TikTok notifications, like likes, follows, all that stuff. Previously they didn't have a subscription, so everything was free, and now they're retracting that and they're making it so you can only make 5 notifications, so like likes, follows, subs. I had like 7. So they disabled half of them, and now it says like, please upgrade to be able to continue to use this. I'm like, really, bro? Really? So I'm clearing out the ones that I don't use anymore. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, some of them, and we only need to clear out one more. So the question is, which one do I clear out, man? Okay, I'm going to clear out this one. Yes. Okay. Now we're good. Yeah, we can only have 5, so I had to clear out like all the ones, which were nice to have, but is the live acting up? I don't think so. I think it was just me being weird for a second there. Or not being weird, but, you know. I don't get that. What? We have limited ads running on the top gaming news, trailers, and reviews this week. I don't know why, though. So that's weird. Okay. So we are now going to set up the boundary stream. So here you go. You guys get to see the background of how I set up my streams. So number 1, boundary. We're going to check out this game for a bit. It's like a space shooter. I think it should be a good time. And then later on today, we'll probably take a little bit of a break. So we're going to do boundary part 1. Let me grab this. So I haven't, yep. I have a document that I just replaced this with. Let me go to this here. I think I need to make a playlist for this game. Yep. Boundary. Now this stuff is all for like SEO, but it does the job. And it keeps it in sentence format rather than like spamming it. So boundary playlist, that's the link to the playlist. Then I go to the description of the game itself and grab the first few like art phrases. So right here, I'm gonna put in boom. Put that there. Clear up these. It's a description of the game. And I go to the hashtags. Boundary. Oh. Gameplay. Space game. That's good. Change this thumbnail. I already made the thumbnail before this, so that's good. Yo, T. Carlin, thank you for the follow there. Shoot, the playlist isn't in here yet. Unless, nah, it's not in here yet. Because I had to click on it first. Yo, T. Carlin, thank you very much for the 4-month sub. I don't know, did I say follower? Sorry about that. What's your favorite game series of all time? Favorite game series of all time? One of my favorite games is Star Wars The Old Republic. Wait, what is this? This one's new. Allow automatic places. We don't display your current location or other private info. Interesting. Okay. Turn on the monetization. Redirect. And we're going to set this for like 11. Even though we're just going to end stream and then start it up again. Go straight into it. But let me enable this. We're still good on YouTube right now, right? And the nice thing is YouTube has a redirect feature, so anybody watching on YouTube, once this stream ends, it's going to redirect you to the next stream with the game. And then Twitch, it's just going to refresh. Okay. That part's saved. And now this is the kind of the hassles that you got to deal with for YouTube streams. Like I wish there was a way you could instead of creating an entire new stream, like I wish I could press a button right now that would take the last hour or so of streaming and publish it as a video or as a you know, like it just ends stream and then I continue going, and then from the moment I press that button, it's like, okay, now this is a new thing. Rather than having to end stream completely, go over, change title, change this, that, the other thing, and then continue on. But it is what it is. We manage. Okay. Boundary. Okay, setting the title, the changing the category, all that fun stuff. All of a sudden, I see the goblin. Thanks for the follow, goblin. Gas goblin. Nice. Okay. All right. Chat. So here, let me actually boot up the game. Mine's The Last of Us Part 1 and 2 is my favorite game series of all time. They're both great games. Yeah, I'm excited. I still need to play Last of Us 1. See, that's another game to add to the list. I still need to play it, but I just haven't gotten around to it because of some of the issues and stuff with it. But we will check it out at some point. I'm just kind of waiting for like a few patches, and then we'll jump into it. And I think that's going to be a fun, long game to do. So, okay, cool. All right, TikTok. We gotta restart the stream real fast because we're playing something new. So, 1 second. I change this to game boundary. Actually, we might not have to. We might not have to restart TikTok. Center horizontally. But we might want to anyways. Yeah. I think that's probably a better bet. So we do this. All right, I think we are all set on everything. I'm just checking. What's this? Okay, cool. Yeah. So we're gonna check this out. Everybody watching on Twitch, you're gonna see the stream a hiccup in a second. I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real fast, and then I'll give you guys a heads up. But then it's literally just gonna stop stream, start again, and we'll be good to go. So I will be right back in like 30 seconds. Chat. I'm gonna grab a drink too since I'm low, so I'll be right back, like right after that too. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. All right. Gotta do a very quick restart, and then we will be good to go. We will be witty good to go. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why that. All right. Yeah, give me 3 seconds, chat. I'm just gonna start stream again, and then we are good. So let's do it. You tried to do it.